Joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi, sitting here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And we are underway. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And Simeon is out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
game. Do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. In there for strike 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, on the hill here today, Nathan Eovaldi.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And first offering is fouled off. Chris, one dubious note on Eovaldi. May 18, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took him deep. That to right. Garcia settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
batting second, the second baseman,
Ronnie Mauricio now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Eovaldi, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally uses a cutter. Ground ball right side. Low takes it to the bag, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar. And there's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Tavares settles under it. And that is the third out of the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after one. Back here at Citi Field. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Mitch Garver. And a pitch. Swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch stays alive. Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Josh Young. Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. Second inning here, no score. And that one is lifted in the air. Ortega on his way over, makes the grab on the run. And there's two away.
That is it. The right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. And the Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Here's the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The wind of the pitch. In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Over to Seager. On to low. It's a double play.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And the 0-1. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Reaching for it and brings it in. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Jonah Heim. Heim, a switch hitting catcher, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
At the belt and fires. And he pumps it a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Stewart makes the play. One away. Here's Leody Taveras. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And now he steps off the rubber. Now he steps off to reset. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Carter measures 6 feet 4 inches, just 21 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. The pitch. On a line, base hit. Lead runner around second. Tavares around third. He scores, and it's 1-0. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Next up for Texas, Marcus Semien. Grounded out his first time.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
reminder that for the most informative, up-to-date, and exciting baseball content on the web, log on to MLB.com.
Bounce to the right side. Toss to Alonso. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Now it's Corey Seager. Grounded out to short in his first trip. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That one's in there, 0-1. And before the pitch, he steps off. The 0-1. Slapped foul. 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's the power hitting catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's DJ Stewart. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Danny Mendick, the next to hit. Tapped softly on the ground. On to Simeon. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nathaniel Lowe. Senga back to work. And a good eye there.
0-1, no strike.
That one pushed foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Bangs off the wall. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Oops, throw goes to third. And it's fouled away. Lowe, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. To second, and that's not it. Here's your 1. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young. Flied out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Baden settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one blasted deep to right. That ball's carrying. And out of here. The Rockets one to right, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And now Jonah Heim. That's through there for a strike. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
So digging in, Leody Taveras. Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening. Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Breaking ball in there for a strike. In the air, center field. Ortega under it, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Rangers 4 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the 4th, now Rafael Ortega.
The center fielder, Rafael.
And the right-hander back to work. Line drive. And that's a fair ball.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So man aboard. Ronnie Mauricio digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that one fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Ortega on at first. Nobody out. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one away.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Pete Alonso. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That one felt good, and they slice into the lead. It's 4-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate, and he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty delivers. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Evan Carter. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Stewart moving back for this one. Flashes the leather on the running catch. One down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
So now it's Corey Seager. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Back to the mound. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning. Now here is Brett Beatty. The pitch.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off to the right. The 0-2. Popped up on the left side of the infield. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
The catcher number 4,
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. His first at bat was a strikeout. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. An absolutely majestic shot, and they're chipping away. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Now it's the right fielder, DJ Stewart. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and this game is tied. It's 4-4.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next to hit, Danny Mendick. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Out to short. Seager whips it to first. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Rafael Ortega stands in. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And there's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Two outs, runner at first. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Grounded to low. He takes it on his own. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. All even now at 4 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Senga back to work. That's a strike. 0-1. Low measures 6 feet 4 inches. 27 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Tied at 4. Out towards left center. Mendick makes the grab on the run. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. And he'll step off and take the signs again. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So 2 down now, and here is Josh Young. That one hit to right. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered here in this one. And now we'll step off and check on third. Oops, throw goes to third. Hard hit left side. That ends the frame. One hit, one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. And we are tied 4-4. And welcome back. And the batter now, Pete Alonso.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
And that takes care of Alonso.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. In the air, pretty deep out. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. That's to third. Young. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. In the air to left center, and it falls. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Martin Perez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So up next for New York, DJ Stewart. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Vientos at third. Baden over at second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. Right side, hard hit. Semien toss over to first. Inning over. Mets leave them loaded. This game's all tied at 4. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. And here it comes. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Tied at 4. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Round second, digging for third. He's in there.
He was all over that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. This one in the air, center field. Could be extra bases. One runs in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The pitch. Right side. And that chance handled. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here is Marcus Semien. And a foul ball. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and Simeon is out.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Seager stands in now. This guy has turned into a beast. In there, and it's 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel.
So 2 down. Next up for Texas, Nathaniel Lowe. Line drive, base hit. Seager around second, headed for third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 7-4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers. And that's in there for strike 1. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. To second, and that's not it. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rangers 7 and the Mets 4. Back here in Queens, now the left fielder, Danny Mendick. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Up the middle. Seager fires over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael.
And now the center fielder, Rafael Ortega. That one fouled off. Perez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Whips it to first on the run. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call, just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way.
upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of out at first base.
Now it's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. This to third, fair ball. And now it rolls all the way to the wall.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So up next, Pete Alonso. First pitch, and he just misses. At the belt and fires. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couple of singles back to back. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Matt Bush comes on now. This guy can bring it velocity wise. Here's Francisco Lindor. Knocks it down. Two outs, bases full. Next to hit, Mark Vientos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Josh.
Freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
So into his 8th inning of work now on the mound, despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel, but he stayed out there, he kept competing, and he's gotten himself pretty deep into this one.
The right-hander back to work. And that one pulled foul. Well, with the big lead, they can afford to let him keep rolling out there. Anytime
it's safe for that starter out there on the mound, it's a really good opportunity to give the bullpen an extra break, because those are the guys that you're going to depend on down the stretch. Credit the offense for giving him tons of run support.
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. That's in for a strike. Garcia stands at first with one out. Called strike right there. On the ground, a short, could be two. To first, and there's two away.
The center fielder, number 3.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Rangers leave one. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Movement in the bullpen. Will Smith, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. In the air, right field. Garcia heads after it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now here is Francisco Alvarez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Well struck, right field. That's back there. And gone! He circles the bases, his second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 7-5. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. Foul ball there. Strike 2.
0-2.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carter pulls it down. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
New pitcher now, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Danny Mendick up now for the Mets. On the ground, right side. Simeon tosses to first. Inning over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 7-5. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Now it's going to be Evan Carter.
The left fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Senga back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a ball. Looks like he wants the signs again. 1-1 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Stewart hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, just very efficient out there on the mound. I mean, just a great outing. He's just now getting to 100 pitches.
So the batting order turns over. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. In the air out towards right center. Stewart moving under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey.
So digging in, Corey Seager.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. Breaking ball through there for a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back, and it's out of here. Corey Seager goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 8-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers. And there's the strike. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And now 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, and it stays fair. And it bangs up against the wall. in safely with a double, his second of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So man aboard. Now here is Mitch Garver. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Low on at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Out of the bullpen is Will Smith.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Rafael Ortega up now for the Mets. Smith, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. And the pitch. And ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Taveras raging back towards the wall. And it slams off the bottom of the wall.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And first offering is fouled off. next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 8 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.